The book of Genesis tells the story of the first human family. Adam and Eve had two sons, Cain and Abel. Cain, the firstborn, worked the land as a farmer. Abel, the younger brother, became a shepherd, tending flocks. One day, both brothers made offerings to God. Cain brought some of his harvest. Abel offered the firstborn of his flock. God looked favorably upon Abel's offering, but he rejected Cain's. This sparked jealousy in Cain's heart. He let anger fester within him. God saw this and warned Cain to control his emotions. He told Cain that sin was lurking at his door, but he could still choose to do right. Cain ignored God's warning. He lured his brother Abel into a field and killed him in a fit of rage. This was the first murder in human history, a terrible act born out of envy and anger. God confronted Cain, asking about Abel's whereabouts. Cain feigned ignorance, saying, "Am I my brother's keeper?" But God knew the truth. He declared that Abel's blood cried out from the ground, a testament to the heinous act. God punished Cain for his crime. He cursed him, making the ground he worked infertile. Cain was forced to wander the earth, unable to find peace or sustenance from the land. His punishment was a heavy burden to bear. Cain, banished and cursed, left God's presence. He journeyed east to a land called Nod, which means wandering. Even in exile, God did not completely abandon him. He placed a mark on Cain, a sign of protection so that no one would kill him. In the land of Nod, Cain found a wife. He built a city, naming it after his son Enoch. This marked the beginning of Cain's lineage, a line of people descended from the first murderer. Cain's descendants included skilled craftsmen and musicians. Tubal-Cain, for instance, is described as a forger of bronze and iron tools. Jubal became the father of those who play the lyre and the pipe. The story of Cain is a stark reminder of the consequences of sin. It highlights the destructive power of jealousy, anger, and unchecked rage. Cain's actions led to his own suffering and the suffering of his descendants. They lived with the weight of his sin, forever marked by his actions. Yet even in judgment, God showed mercy. He protected Cain from being killed, allowing him to live and have a family. This act of compassion reveals God's complex nature, balancing justice with forgiveness. The story of Cain also sheds light on the development of early human civilization. It depicts the emergence of agriculture, animal husbandry, music, and metalworking. Despite the shadow of Cain's sin, humanity progressed, learning and adapting to the world around them. The tale of Cain offers a glimpse into the complexities of human nature, the consequences of sin, and the enduring power of God's grace.